Hello, beautiful human beings. Thank you so much for joining me again here in this wonderful yoga practice today through the magic of editing. In just a moment, I'll be at East Wheeling Clayworks, and I'll be moving through my practice today wearing blue jeans in recognition of sexual assault, violence awareness, and that's a big deal to me, and it affects all of us. I'll also be moving through the practice wearing a mask, so since I'll be breathing in their space and they have a baby, we won't be coming into contact with one another. We've worked out all of those details to keep everyone super safe. I'll be doing voiceover for the practice, so hopefully it will make for a really lovely experience for you to move through this super fun yoga practice today at East Wheeling Clayworks here in Wheeling, West Virginia. Thank you so much for joining me, Lindsay Schooler from Happy Goat Yoga. I'll see you guys in a minute. Hey y'all, I was able to take off my masks. The owner, Adam Bedway, had the front door wide open for me here right by the camera, and so I was able to just be in the fresh air, and his partner Beth and their baby Ollie haven't been here for quite some time, so we were all quite safe and well distanced here. I want to encourage you to take a moment just to get centered. Everything in this practice is totally optional, so please take good care of yourself. If you're not ready to be still just yet, maybe you are, but if you're not, let's shake it out, dance it out. It's a good song. Let's get silly just for like 30 seconds. Move some energy, move your body. Let it be a love song to yourself. Stand up, sit down. Dance or shake, whether you have any rhythm or not. Just move. Let some things become unstuck. Be free. No rush in the world, but just when you're ready, come to any comfortable seat. Bring a hand to your belly, a hand to your heart. Breathe into and back out through your nose as long as that's comfortable for you. Just take a minute to tune in to your body, to your breath, to your heart. You might see parts of their sweet little cat coming by. Inhale, open up here. Take a big stretch, and then exhale, give yourself a hug. Rounding. Again, inhale, open up nice and big. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Once more, inhale, be open to really receive. And exhale, give yourself a hug. Stay in that hug this time. We'll love ourselves up, shoulders away from your ears. Tuck chin to chest. Take some big, deep breaths. This is a nice stretch into the upper back, the back of your heart space. No rush, just when you're ready. Inhale, open up again. Linger, and then switch arms. Exhale to that hug. Drop your shoulders down. Sit nice and tall. Tuck your chin. Deep breaths. Never moving into discomfort, really. Staying safe in your practice, moving slowly. Inhale, open up again and linger there that time. Bend your arms like goalposts or cactus, and then exhale, round and reach back. Inhale, open up, spine extends. Exhale, reach back. I'm going a little quick here. You could go a little slower, linger, and that inhale, open, round your spine, reach back. And then we'll take lateral flexion, side to side. So front and back was flexion, extension, lateral flexion, side bending. You can add optional movement with your arm or do this stretch without your arm at all. We're just side bending the spine gently, warming up here. Take slow, deep breaths as you move through that. Stay grounded in your low body to open up, soften, smile, let a little energy through, let a little blood flow in, and then gentle twist. So the last range of motion of the spine's rotation. Deep breaths here. Inhale, unwind, shake something out if you need to. There's something to be said for dancing and shaking, moving our bodies right now. Twisting to the other side just for a few breaths. Heart's open, shoulders are softened. Check with the alignment of your spine as you move through this whole practice. Shake it out as you unwind. Again, that side, move in any other ways you may need. And we'll come into a simple low lunge. You could always just repeat the arm movements, even if you're sitting in bed or at a chair. Make sure your back knee is comfortable. Inhale, open up. Exhale, reach back, same as we just did. Inhale, spine extends. Exhale, reach back. Keep your spine nice and long. Move a little slower than I am here again. And then we'll side bend. So whatever knee's in front, rest that hand onto it and bend to that side. So I've got right foot forward, right hand down. reaching up and over to the right, and then you're going to bring your opposite hand down. Left hand down, right hand reaches up now. Gentle twist. Check in that your spine feels okay. That back knee can be lifted or lowered at any point. Maybe get a little lighter on that bottom hand. Really reach through the top hand and breathe deep. Stay strong in your legs and core. Now you could just gently switch your feet in any way that's easiest for you here, or take this optional vinyasa. You can hold a strong plank for a few breaths and then lower down slow your own way. Maybe knees, chest, chin with elbows in and shoulders away from your ears. You could lift into a gentle low cobra a time or two. Loosen up in your shoulders. And downward facing dog for a couple breaths if it's in your practice. And then we'll switch legs. So all of that movement, of course, is optional. Make sure that back knee is comfortable if it's on the ground. Front knee above your ankle. Inhale, open up. Exhale, reach back. A few times like this. Broaden your chest, expand in those cactus arms. Lengthen the spine as you reach back. Linger one of those times, reaching back through your fingertips and forward through the top of your head, and then side bend on this side. So left arm relaxes down to the legs. Strong in the legs and core though to support that side bend, reaching through the fingertips. And then opposite hand grounds, reaching into your twist. Again, that back knee can stay down or you can lift it up. Maybe get a little lighter on that bottom hand and lengthen your spine, soften your face, your smile, your eyes. Check in with your breath. And again, you can just switch the legs or take that optional vinyasa or just maybe down dog or child's pose. And then right foot's going to come forward again. You could take that low lunge again, back knee down, or you could have the back knee lifted as an option here. Inhale, open up, and then we'll give ourselves a hug, right arm on top. You could stay in this hug each time I come to eagle arms. Or if eagle arms is accessible to you, go for it. Elbows might be a little bit apart, or backs of hands together, or palm to palm. Some of you might be able to do. Now lift the arms up. Stay strong in your core and breathe here in this stretch. Strong in your legs. And now this is totally optional to lift the arms up on an inhale and slide them down on an exhale, flossing your shoulders. And this next bit is super optional. Engage your core, strong in the core and legs. Maybe step that back leg up and over. Full Garudasana pose, eagle pose. And you might need a little balance. Practice stepping out of it for a second and then wrap the foot around. Or if you sink low enough, that top foot can become a kickstand on the other side. Just another breath here, long, strong spine. If you took this shape and then inhale, open up into the second side. So you could turn which way you're facing or just switch the legs again. High or low lunge. Inhale, open up, open to receive. Exhale, give yourself that hug. It's really self-soothing. Again, you could stay in the hug or go for eagle arms. Strong in your core, low body and legs to reach those arms up and maybe lift your heart and look up. Deep breaths, a nice stretch and back bend as long as that feels safe to you. And then option to floss your shoulders. Inhale them up and exhale them down. If you're feeling nice and balanced, strong in the legs and core, you want to go for Garudasana on the second side. Leg steps up and over. And those right toes there can become a kickstand. Sink nice and low. Squeeze your arms and legs together. Squeeze your belly in and keep your spine nice and long and strong. Take another breath here. And when you're ready, open all the way up. Hike your pants up. Get ready to move just a little bit. We're going to come into goddess pose, but I want you to really wiggle, shimmy, shake your way there. So if you've ever been to class, I always encourage you to move a little bit into this shape. Take a moment just to get funky and move organically. Palms can face forward, up, in, and then teapot. Just tip to one side and then the other. Try to take care that your knees are tracking out over your center toes. Don't let them come in. And you could start to gently reach that top arm as you tipped side to side, or just keep it a little gentler. Another breath or two, side bending, strong in the legs here, firm in your foundation. And then big stretch to open all the way up. Give yourself a break. And then come to that hug or eagle arms, but switch it up. Right arm on top. Now, see if you can lift your arms just a bit and rest your head down onto them. Take some slow, deep breaths here as long as that feels okay to you. And then when you're ready, no rush, open all the way up, take a big old stretch, and then we'll sink back down. Goddess pose one last time. Eagle arms, left arm on top, switching that up. Maybe opposite heel. You can alternate lifting the heels for a little extra challenge. Maybe you lift them both. You might not add that at all. It's totally fine. Rest your head down, take a breath or two, and then open all the way up. Heel toe your feet in, do a little shimmy shake fun dance for yourself, and then make sure your pants are good. We're gonna go for a yogi squat malasana garland pose. So we're gonna sink the hips just as low as you can safely. Keep your heels grounded, feet can turn forward or out of it. Only go as low as you can safely, so this might be it, and that's totally awesome. If you're able to safely go lower, just go as low as you can with those heels grounded. Soften, smile, lengthen your spine, get nice and upright. Make sure you don't come into any movement that makes you not want to smile. Inhale, open up into a twist, and exhale back to center. So even if you're only leaning and squatting down about halfway, you might be able to do this if it feels okay. Inhale, open up. Exhale back to center. You're still really strong in your legs and core. And can you stay in that squat another moment longer? Let's check on our time. Oh yeah, we're good. Let's come all the way down to a seat, you guys. Come down to sit. Make yourself comfortable and hug up into a ball. This little version of child's pose here can be so soothing to our nervous system, sending signals of safety and security to our brain. You could even lay on your back and hug knees in if you wanted to. You might rock back onto your hips and balance on your toes. Just take another moment to really love yourself here, deeply and truly. And then we're going to come into Navasana boat pose, little core challenge. So you might just keep heels on the ground. I'm lifting them, but you could have heels grounded and lifting through your heart, little core challenge. Hands could reach forward, or you could row your boat. Navasana boat pose. You could even have heels down and hands down behind you for support here. Just a little core challenge. You could swim, paddle, whatever you're able to. You could alternate lifting and lowering the feet, kick them out. You thought you were done with that boat pose, but oh, there was a little bit more. Maybe you want to move and shake a little bit more. Take another breath, and then Baddha Konasana, bound angle. And sit nice and tall, and you might want to move your heels away from your body a little bit. Give yourself a little more space to stretch. Rock your hips side to side, creating some space in your low back. Make sure you keep the spine long, straight, and aligned. You can stay sitting upright or lean forward, leading with your heart if that feels okay to you. Keep the integrity of your spine though. You can bring hands behind for support in that. And you can let yourself gently round a bit if that feels safe to you. Stay here for as many breaths as you like. And just whenever you're ready, we'll come up into a gentle counter stretch. So you could sit upright, or you could lay all the way back for this. Feet wide, knees in, just rocking them slowly side to side. And kind of let your whole body move here. Let your pelvis rock as well as the legs. If you're laying all the way back, you could take a gentle twist in it. And then go ahead and get super comfortable. You might wiggle into traditional Shavasana, and you might just want to lay on your mat and not move at all. Just breathe and rest here, and that's divine. If you feel like you need a little more movement, you got a little more to shake out, get rid of, go for it. You can elevate the legs, reverse the blood flow, do this little dead bug dance, circle your ankles and wrists, stretch between your fingers and toes. Move in any ways that you feel like you need to. If you just have a little bit of energy left or a little bit of tension you need to shake out, you can hug your knees in, take some deep breaths, and again, you could rest there just laying on your mat as long as that's comfortable to you. I really want to encourage you to take that essential rest. And we'll count our blessings here now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for practicing together. Thank you for our health, for our community, for your support of our local small businesses, for your support of one another. Gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you.